Hi there. I was diagnosed with an adenocarcinoma, anal cancer, in November 2022. It was not HPV related, which would have been called a squamous cell cancer. I received 33 rounds of radiation and 2 different types of chemotherapy and finished treatment February 24th, 2023. I did not have surgery to remove the tumor because of its location. It was on my sphincter. So had they removed the tumor, then I would have been left with a colostomy bag for the rest of my life. So that was considered last option. My doctors chose to go through the radiation and chemotherapy obviously first, and that was definitely my choice as well. It was the most painful experience in my life. But I am so much better now, but not without having some discomfort in my rectum still. Every day is a little different. It just depends on the level of inflammation that I'm having for that day. There's nothing left of the tumor, only a bunch of scar tissue that is from radiation. That is the reason why it can be quite painful to have bowel movements still. Nothing to the level of the pain I was feeling when I was actually going through treatment and hadn't healed up yet. It's just discomfort. It feels swollen, a bit achy is the best way that I could describe it. You can just tell when something is swollen in your body. And so about a year after treatment, I started using anal dilators to help keep things open and to fight back on the radiation side effects that are constantly showing up and something you have to constantly battle all the time. After being a vegetarian since 2019, 6 months ago, I decided to eat a little bit of meat again. I started with some fish and ventured out to some chicken and beef. I have discovered that eating red meat causes a lot of inflammation in my rectum and my joints. So your diet can really dictate the inflammation that you're feeling on day-to-day basis. My body just feels so much better when I'm eating whole foods and good sources of protein like salmon. I'm still taking Miralax to help keep my stool soft. As far as supplements go, I'm using vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, and a copper supplement, as well as CBD, CBG tinctures, like an oil, and mostly get my vitamins and minerals through food. Using a foam roller seems to help a lot with the tightness and soreness in my pelvis and my rectum. My rectum feels tighter and more aggravated if I don't use it every day. Foam rolling will probably be in my life forever. You have to constantly keep fighting back, like I was saying, at the radiation damage that will keep rearing its ugly head for years to come. If you're interested in a video strictly on foam rolling after cancer, anal cancer specifically, let me know and maybe I'll make one. So this is the one I use every day. It stays at the house, doesn't go anywhere, and it's pretty cheap at Target, Walmart. And here's a smaller, shorter one, I should say. This is the one that I take traveling all the time, which is pretty light, and you can stuff it full of socks or whatever. Not being able to exercise for a long time during cancer and cancer treatments is really hard on someone who is used to being so active. I'm so thankful now that I can do so many activities. I love to go to yoga 2 or 3 times a week. When I'm not going to yoga, I'm going to the gym and doing strength training or jogging on the treadmill. When I'm not able to go to the gym, I work out from home. I'm also going on 2 walks usually a day around the neighborhood. For the last 2 years, I've had multiple PET CT scans and Flex Sig under anesthesia by my surgeon who found the cancer. Everything is looking really good still, except for a lot of scar tissue. A year ago, I went to get a cancer screening at the dermatologist, and they found a little dark black freckle on the back of my leg and discovered it was melanoma skin cancer. It was superficial, stage 0, and only had to have 2 layers taken off my skin to make sure they got it all. I was left with 7 stitches, and it took about 6 months to heal. I do now have to have a full body PET CT scan to include my legs. About a year ago, I decided to become a peer support through the Anal Cancer Foundation. I have supported 3 wonderful women who have had anal cancer. It feels wonderful to be able to help others when they're going through something so horrific. To provide knowledge or just a sense of not feeling so alone can be so helpful to others. So if you're going through anal cancer yourself and you feel like you might need a little support, please reach out to the Anal Cancer Foundation and get more information about their peer support program. They're going to ask you many questions that will help match you with somebody who is like-minded. If it's not a good match, then they'll pair you up with somebody else. If something does not feel right in your body, please do not wait around for it to just go away. If you're experiencing blood in your stool or painful bowel movements, go see a doctor right away. The faster that you catch something, the easier it is to make it go away. Thank you all for watching, and I hope that you all stay healthy and remember to always advocate for yourself. No one else is gonna do a better job at that but you.